What is going on, guys? It's your boy AAron2420 bringing you guys our last Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. This time it's versus Zohaib. He asked me to do an OU match, and he brought like one BL mon. I was thoroughly confused, not gonna lie. But as you can see here, his team is Superior, Mega Beedrill, Sylveon, Entei, Chinchino, and Hydreigon nonetheless, and we are still gonna try. I decided, since we're gonna celebrate the end of the meta, I'm gonna use my favorite sample team because I was too lazy to build a new team for this Wi-Fi battle. It's the Celebrate Victini team, and you know, we're gonna celebrate the end of Sun and Moon or OU in style because this meta's kind of lame, not gonna lie. That's why I haven't been doing that many Wi-Fi battles, but we're gonna be getting a lot of new battles. We actually have a Wi-Fi battle going up tomorrow for Ultra Sun and Moon. Shoutouts to the boy Nova and Easy Bake, well, both of the boys, for doing Wi-Fi battles early with me. But without further ado, though, let's get right into this Wi-Fi battle, the last one of the Sun and Moon metagame. Now, obviously, this team, its only lead is Drill. I named mine Sand equals Wins, hoping to maybe fake him out that I'm like a Sand set. Though obviously, if you look at the team, this isn't a Sand Drill. But yeah, I'm known for running Sand and saying it's going to literally win me games. So that's sort of the reason behind the name. So yeah, I lead off with Sand equals Wins against his Superior Royal. I actually really like the name, to be honest, so shout out to Zohaib for that. He goes Release Storm. I figured I'm fine no matter what because I'm sashed, and no matter what he goes for, I'm perfectly fine to just take a Leaf Storm with this and then bring something to revenge it off later. Such as Mimikyu, for example, who has Disguise, and I can always get off a Shadow Claw, or even a Player off, plus a Shadow Sneak regardless. So he actually goes for Giga Drain here, being content on his +2. So that's fine. I only needed this thing for Roxanne's matchup as well. It does help with Entei. I still have Gyarados, for example, who helps with that matchup a lot. And also, again, I have other mons that could just play around it, such as Victini if I get set up. So I bring in my Mimikyu because, as I said, it's guaranteed to live. I am a Life Orb Mimikyu, I'm pretty sure. If not, I was Sash, but I'm fairly certain I was Life Orb Mimikyu on this set. And I figured I could take at least one hit no matter what, and I go for Player Off. And I figured, you know, I could get some hefty damage off with this. And he decides right here, yeah, I was Life Orb, but I just want to make sure. So he decides right here to go for a Giga Drain, which I thought was really weird because if he went for Leaf Storm, he would have definitely killed off my Mimikyu. And regardless, I mean, he's really not taking this thing on too well anyway, especially with the fact that I ended up actually misclicking here and went for Player Off again. So I guess that really worked out on my end. I meant to click Shadow Sneak there, but I guess, you know, it worked that he choked, and here I decided I'm not messing around. I'm going straight for the Shadow Sneak because it will guarantee kill at this point. Earlier I just wanted some extra chip, but this is intended to kill, so luckily we also live on 8 HP, so you know, we can just get off another Shadow Sneak. And he decides to not bring in his Chinchino. I feel like it was a really bad choke on his part because had he brought in Chinchino, he would have kept it at full health besides the rocks damage. And he could have just bullet seeded me off because I would not have outsped it unless he was like some weird bulky spread, and I couldn't have Shadow Sneaked it. So again, I thought this was a massive choke on his part. He decides to stay in. I actually clicked Shadow Sneak mainly because of one quick attack potentially being a thing too, who was Scarfed, which is the only reason I thought that he could have brought this in, but he ends up being Leftovers. So it was a massive choke on me to not click Shadow Claw or Player Off because Fairy doesn't resist itself, so Player Off would apply to the play. So I sent in Victorini, because like victory, and we are Z Celebrate, so I know for a fact I will take a Shadow Claw from a defensive Sylveon, which is what I guess this set is because of how much I did with the Shadow Sneak. At the very least, probably Spidef, but he's definitely got some bulk in there nonetheless, especially because of the fact that he's also Leftovers, so I'm guessing he's not like offensive with Leftovers. So I go for Z Celebrate Victini here, and I figured that I can definitely at the very least get a few kills, if not just win right here with this. So congratulations indeed, because we have essentially won the game at this point. He doesn't have great Victini answers on his team. Sadly, his bulky water is non-existent. Sadly, his Hydreigon I don't think is Scarfed. And even then, we're +1 speed, and I'm pretty sure we're timid nature. If not, we're modest. But regardless, unless if he's timid and we're modest, he will not outspeed us anyway. So I just go for Searing Shot. I figured it was the middle ground play, because even if he wanted to predict me and go into Hydreigon, for example, that's fine. Also, because the burn chance, I figured that burn would have killed. Sadly, Sylveon was probably a Spidef build. It's fine because we're still taking Shadow Ball fairly well, and it's not like even. I'm pretty sure Entei doesn't even kill at this point because we're +1 defense. So regardless if he went to Entei or not, it wouldn't kill. And we could just go for another Searing Shot or even Stored Power I'm not going for Focus Blast in this thing because I'm not that manly, and I want to, you know, try and end off with a bang, not with a flop. So we do end up going for another Searing Shot, and it does end up killing off the Sylveon. So at this point, I feel pretty confident in my Victini sweep because I don't really see any possible way unless that's a Scarf Hydreigon and I bucked up and realized that I'm modest, but there's no real way that he can pull through at this point. So I feel pretty safe, and I can just click it. I mean, I can really just click Stored Power because at this point there's nothing worth risking for by clicking Focus Blast, predicting, let's say, Hydreigon to come in, and Stored Power stab anyway, and it's 100% accurate, and I know for a fact it'll kill an Entei. So I'm surprised he didn't try and get some E-Speed chip, but maybe he was like Jolly Scarf and risking a Speed type with a Stone Edge or something. And in that case, then I guess I just realized I'm timid if that happened to be a spread. Or even if he was adamant, then I guess we must have speed tied or I outsped. But regardless, I don't get why E-Speed wasn't the play unless if he was Scarfed Entei. And I don't see why you bring a Scarf Entei. So next up, he brings in his Mega Beedrill. Again, I'm not sure why he brought this in next, especially if his Entei didn't do anything. I don't get why he thinks that this will do anything. But he's probably just sacking at this point. I mean, Chinchino would have still probably been a better play just because I guess he could have faked that it was Scarf. Because Scarf Chinchino would have probably killed us off if it had like Rock Blast. So, you know, again, just little mind games that even though they wouldn't really matter, like they still made they made more sense than what he was doing, I guess. So, I don't know. I just go for Searing Shot here because it's going to kill. And now all he has left is his Hydreigon. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, you know, Victini just plowed through his team. This team is phenomenal. Much better results than I was getting on the ladder, getting hacked out to death by fucking Kartana crits. But he does bring his Hydreigon here. And, you know, we've only our Victini left. Well, not only our Victini left. We only have to kill this with our Victini. And sadly, he dodges the Focus Blast. So, you know, that's my luck. That's been my luck the past 2 weeks. My opponents have been dodging every move. Just ask tomorrow's Draco Meteor. Cough Nova. But we do lose Victorini here, sadly, to the Hydreigon. Now, it is a Life Orb Hydreigon, so I know for a fact it's not Scarf. For a second, I was thinking it was Scarf, but I guess it wasn't. Probably it was Scarfed Entei then, to be honest. But at this point, though, regardless if he was Scarfed or not, I just bring Kartana and click Sacred Sword because I am actually a Scarf Kartana, and I know for a fact it's going to kill because Kartana is a monstrous Pokemon. Fucking phenomenal mon. I love it to death. And yeah, that's going to secure our 3-0 win. Would have been 4-0 if, you know, we didn't fucking miss moves. But it's fine. At least we didn't lose to Hex. So speaking of losing to Hex, if you guys want to see a very Hex-filled entry to the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon metagame, make sure to check out tomorrow's Wi-Fi battle versus Nova, aka Tefari. And if you guys enjoyed this one, it's the very last Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Make sure to leave a like down below. Check out Zohaib. His links are in the description below. I love battling Zohaib because it's always just a free win to boost my confidence. No, I'm kidding. Zohaib put in a little bit of effort, at least. But I still don't get why he didn't just kill off my Mimikyu. Or, you know, try and go for E-Speed or really anything against Victini. Or, you know, why he didn't check the OU tier list. But it's whatever. It was still a fun battle nonetheless. Glad I could end off on a sweep. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.